Hello and welcome back to SourceFedNerd with your daily dose of table talk, where we talk questions, topics, things, and stuff that you recommend on Twitter and Facebook using the hashtag, just like you keep toasting. Hello. Also, reddit.com/r/SourceFed. My name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Link.
I'm Rhett.
It's always a special day.
Guys, and it's even more special because we're having a ceremony here. I'm glad you guys are here for this.
Thank you.
It is the changing
You need some
of the bowl.
trumpet music?
Can you?
Sounding more like a recorder.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's a mouth trumpet. So yeah, we were given this awesome bowl in the mail. Phil, if you'd like to do the honors.
Well,
What does it say on it? Sourdough? Nope, that says SourceFed.
It says sourdough or SourceFed.
I love sourdough. So.
And keep showing it. I'm gonna, dear SourceFed, I hand drew this bowl on a pottery wheel, and I hand painted it as well.
I can tell.
I traced the letters, but other than that, it's all by hand. Melissa, 14, which is either her age or her number of robot.
Melissa 14. Melissa 13 had to go.
See, you always know when someone's gonna do well when they're artistic and they're 14 and have the best penmanship ever.
Yeah, serious.
I'm just like, okay, yeah, they have their stuff
Little
together.
calligraphy action down
Yeah,
there.
it's
down
awesome.
here.
It's got the hashtag table talk in there. It's got the Reddit alien, and it's got everything. It's beautiful.
Oh,
Very
and
well done.
And she just finished Bandcamp.
So you're gonna dump these out
We're
into
gonna
this?
dump all these out in there,
But it does say sour seafed.
Now, can I
I'm
have
just
that?
saying.
Can I have this?
Yeah, that's for you.
You're done with this?
Yeah, you
That was actually the initial pronunciation
What are you gonna
of
use
the
that
channel.
Well, I'm always up for a good mixing bowl.
Oh, sure.
Salad. We can salad
Just
that
keep
thing
it
up.
just keep it away from Joe, because he always fucking breaks.
Joe breaks them, yeah.
Well, this is from Canela.
Yeah.
This was like a fan gift too. You sure I can have this?
You can't have it.
No, you can't. You can't have that.
Do you want
really
Joe?
want that?
Possession is 80% of ownership, or something like that.
Said the Lord.
All right, so here we go. I'm jumping into the topic bowl here. It's kind of small, so we're gonna get used to it, but we still love it. It's very
Don't
nice.
complain.
Listen, if you're gonna make us a bowl, can we get a bigger bowl?
Well,
I'm
Melissa,
sorry.
Melissa 15 is gonna send a bigger bowl.
All right. Brian Sketch from Reddit says, any famous family recipes or famous people in your family?
I don't have anyone famous in my family. I mean, I feel like every Italian family thinks that their family makes the best Italian food ever. I think that's like the law of the land. So I'm gonna go with that, because both my mom and my stepmom, best cooks in the world.
Yeah.
Not the best bakers, but you know.
Did your family invent Prego? Are they the ones behind Prego?
Yes, all Italians.
All
made
Italians
Prego.
are connected
Probably.
somehow. Just like how all Mexicans are connected to Tapatio in some way.
You think if his family invented Prego, you wouldn't have already known that?
Well, no, it's probably something he wouldn't brag about. Well, I mean, he's a humble guy.
Yeah.
He's not gonna go around and be like, well, my family also invented
I'd
Prego.
probably roll around with a shirt that had a can of Prego on it. I'm like,
Dude, what's with the Prego tattoo?
Or at least the
Prego
What's
tattoo.
going
My great grandfather was a miner.
yeah.
Ooh, how old?
Under
Well,
18.
Because if you're
He's-
under 18, then you're...
He's dead now.
Sorry, it's bad with the first thing I want to do is laugh, because it's so weird that you asked it.
What, how old he was? Well, he's a minor. What, are you 15 when you're a minor? Or?
I think he's a silver miner.
Is that the most manly job you can have?
Are you making all of this up, by the
No,
way?
no, no, no.
I have not heard this.
Well, I just started
Really?
thinking about.
No.
I started thinking about famous relatives, and I recently found out through a little snooping around that.
In a mine?
My great
I found a box with an envelope.
my great grandfather and his uncle started a pretty successful mine in Minnesota at some point.
There's no ore in Minnesota.
There's something to mine in
What
Minnesota.
are they famous for in Minnesota?
There's a lot of lakes. It's the land of 10,000 lakes. Is
Maybe
that
they
Minnesota?
mined lake. Did they mine a lake? The
Yeah.
first
All
lake?
the lakes were mines.
They mined water.
Quarries.
There you go. So they were mining in a rock, and they're like, "Oh, here comes some water!" And there's a lake right
Yeah,
there.
that's
So your most famous relative was a miner
He's a
no
miner
one's ever heard of.
100 years ago. Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't have a famous relative, but my wife can make a killer chicken poppy seed casserole.
You don't want to take
what?
a drug test after that though.
No, you don't.
Oh,
That's
because you
cocaine,
show a
right?
positive for
Opium.
Yeah.
You show up positive for opium.
Yeah.
It
Well,
happened
it
to
depends
me.
on how many poppy seeds you put in there.
That's why I make internet videos for a living, because I couldn't get a job otherwise.
Well, I like to fuck with my parole officer and just eat handfuls of poppy seeds before I go to hang out with him. Gets him every time.
What
It
about
gets
you?
me every time, too.
What about you?
Well, look, I come from a Hispanic family, so of course we have famous family recipes. We got guacamole that will turn your goddamn head upside down.
So what do you feel like? I feel like Mexican people and Italian people get shit for the same thing. That there are essentially 15 different foods that are essentially all the same food.
Yeah, pretty much. You're right. It is all the same foods, but they're all made in like very unique ways. Like instead of like cream, we put in mayonnaise, or instead of like lard,
What?
we'll put in Crisco.
Wait,
or,
you
like,
put mayonnaise into something?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, isn't there a recipe?
I was like, I've
You're
never
serious.
heard of this
Dude,
Mexican food.
mayonnaise is very versatile.
That's the most white
liquid.
food on the planet. though.
Mayonnaise? I know, but that's the thing. You adapt for the times, you know? Like mayonnaise was like, what was the big mayonnaise boom? 1970s when mayonnaise was like really a big thing.
Yeah, before our time.
It was before our time.
I'm just like, what are you talking about? There was a
You would
mayonnaise
buy-
boom.
The mayonnaise boom of the 70s.
I want to see that documentary. Just fucking tank
No, but
on
like
Netflix.
you kind of have to use alternatives, especially since old school Mexican food uses like the most horrible for you ingredients. Like lard is probably the worst thing you could put in food, which is basically animal fat, like burned animal fat. And when Mexicans, when they use lard in Mexican food, it's fucking delicious. But you can't really do that nowadays because we want our tickers to go on a little longer than they normally used to way back when.
So we substitute mayonnaise.
well,
It's
it's a little better for you.
Yeah,
It's just
right.
a little better for you.
Okay.
No, I mean you do like instead of lard, you'd put like Crisco or something.
Yeah.
Or like, isn't there a recipe? Have you guys ever heard of a recipe where like they make cupcakes? I can't remember if it's cupcakes or some kind of like banana bread or pumpkin bread, where they use like Sprite as an ingredient. Have you guys heard of this?
Yeah,
Has
Sprite
anybody heard-
cakes.
Vaguely.
Are you fucking with him or are you for real? 'Cause
No, I'm
I feel
serious.
left
Is it
out.
really-
No,
Is anybody
no,
aware?
I've
my
heard of it.
wife
Really?
has made a thing called soda bread.
Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Yeah. And
Which you use some sort of soda in there and you
Yeah.
make the bread.
Well, and then there's this other thing where, like, when you make the icing for cupcakes, you use sour cream or something, and it makes it. There's all sorts of crazy, like.
Or
That's
yogurt. Use
Or
yogurt,
yogurt. Yeah,
instead
yeah,
of, I guess, the lard that you're speaking
Yeah,
of.
yeah, exactly.
I know
Look,
so little about
This
cooking.
is
the thing.
fascinating, guys.
This is the thing.
Wait,
Life,
can I do five more minutes on mayo?
guys, hold on a second.
Would that be
This is the
possible?
thing. Life has a secret menu like In-N-Out. It really does. And-
Life?
yeah,
What are you
life
talking
does.
about?
It's like, I want that made with mayonnaise instead of lard, please. And they'll do it.
Who are
And
you
they'll do
talking
it.
to?
No, they
When you
won't.
go to the Mexican
They will
market.
not-
I thought you were making an analogy to life, and you were moving
thought
beyond
that's what he
mayonnaise.
was
Like,
saying.
what is the mayonnaise of life?
What is the mayonnaise of life? Tears?
Here, you jump in.
So just grab anywhere.
Yeah.
There are no rules to this.
Man.
No,
Mayonnaise of
no
life.
order, no.
It's
Should
tears.
I read it too?
Yeah.
Cesar Cians says, best find you've made. It can be thrift shop, money in old jeans, or location.
Oh. Like best little vacation spot or something?
Cheap answer like spouse or partner discouraged.
Discouraged.
Not prohibited.
The best find
At
was
least.
my wife.
We'll just go,
Well, right off the bat, I found the Benjamin Franklin keytar at a thrift store. That like freaking awesome keytar, and I just found it for like $15 or something. I was like, oh my god, I gotta have this. And then I found out that it's like actually a super it's a wanted keytar because it has like MIDI inputs in it, and so that's like a highly sought after thing for a keytar.
That's
But
interesting.
yeah,
How much did you pay for that?
I paid $15 for it, and on eBay they're like 200 something. It was a good find.
Yeah, it is.
Those thrift store jokers didn't even know what they had on them.
I can't even remember if it's a big deal. I just remember when I was in North Carolina, I went to a where there's a lot of stuff and people resell stuff.
Flea market?
Thank you.
Oh, there you
Jeez.
go. Or swap meet or something.
I've
You know,
been-
we're from North Carolina. We know about the flea
Oh,
market.
yes.
right.
Which is like the best thing to do on the weekend.
There's
North
a lot
Carolina.
of them.
Yeah, in North Carolina. I'm like Asheville, North Carolina. Let's
Have
go
you
to
guys
the flea
been
market.
to the Pasadena swap meet? You been to that one?
No,
Heard about it.
I don't know.
good.
But I got the the gold NES Zelda cartridge, and I was like, that's amazing.
What? When did
did
you
it
find
work?
that?
That was a while ago. It did work but I don't have an NES anymore.
You know it's not real gold.
Right. Yes, but I was
Don't
really
tell him
I was
that.
excited because I was like a piece of my childhood.
So
that
it's
is
not
now
that good
somewhere.
of a find.
It's gold plated.
Well, it's still a golden find.
It's like 14 karat?
It's like
no, it's like 8 karat, but it's just a very light sheen. It's like sprayed on
Right.
it, but it is gold.
Yeah.
So-
also, it's Japanese gold, so it's not even
What are you talking about?
And my
So-
uncles and
They
my
mine.
great grandfather mine that kind of thing.
the Japanese gold.
My great uncle mined the gold used in the Zelda card.
That's why he's famous.
That's why it's famous. Everyone remembers.
I found a full denim suit recently.
What?
Now, you can imagine that I'm difficult to fit.
I was there.
I'm difficult
it
to
happened.
and
fit.
it fit you.
Yeah, I never walk into a thrift store and I'm like, oh, there's a denim. Well, I never fit anything, but I saw the denim suit. full denim suit, and I was like, okay, I'm in a 3-piece suit.
What?
I'm gonna try this on, and it was like,
Wait, so
Perfect.
like vest?
yeah.
Think about how many pairs of jeans were wasted on a suit
First
big
of all-
enough.
No,
to
but
fit
the
this
thing
guy.
that I
Like
always
8
think
pairs of jeans.
when
Yeah,
I go
really.
into a thrift store and I find something that fits me, the thing I think is, who is the guy that wore this?
Well, I was gonna
because
say,
he's
why-
another
that's
freakishly
what I
big
was
guy.
gonna say. Like, why would Eddie Murphy get rid of that suit? That's what I want to know. Why would he get rid of that?
You know, I wish I could meet the guy and be like, I'm wearing your denim suit.
Let's all write
There's
it.
gotta just be one guy, so if you ever film something, he'll be like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
or
yeah.
just walk around Sherman Oaks. That's where you got it. Just walk around Sherman Oaks,
Yeah.
and he's liable to turn up.
He's like, oh,
Guys,
hey!
I hate to break this to you, but usually a thrift store closes taken off of dead bodies. So that man.
Well, it'd be a relative.
Well, they'll be like, I remember.
Wearing
She's so
Harry's
used to.
suit.
So always check for blood stains. Like
Yeah,
turn
always.
turn them inside out.
Yeah.
And look for
Yeah, vomit.
yeah.
All the
They
other
weren't
elements.
necessarily killed in the thing.
Fatal wound oozes.
what about
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
I've done a lot of thrift shopping, but no big finds.
Yeah?
I'm so averse to shopping that I go in anywhere looking for anything, even a thrift store, and I can't bring myself to buy anything.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. So that's me. The
mean-
anticlimactic.
You never found
I find
anything, huh?
nothing.
Just did
I was with Rhett when he found the denim suit, and I
You
was
were.
like, "Wow, good for you."
was
Like
it
I'm that guy.
was it before or after the thrift shop song came out?
It was after.
It was after. I feel like there was just like a big
Resurgence.
random boom.
How could they? I've been going
Yeah.
to thrift stores since I was a kid. And here comes the hipster over here going like, I was in thrift stores before they were cool, right?
Well, it's been bigger than the mayonnaise boom. Interesting.
Right. I mean, if you compared the two
thrift
booms.
store boom.
Well, what about, have you ever found money in old jeans or a location that's pretty cool?
Anyone that
is a
knows me
secret?
knows, like, I get excited every day because I find money that I've just accidentally lost, and I'm like, "What? This is amazing!" And it's just like it's exciting, but I've probably lost way more money.
Okay, all right.
That's why I
well,
don't carry around cash. I'm bad with it.
Yeah, you can't. That's what credit cards are for.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't carry cash.
Also, you know what?
I got this guy because
Uh-oh. Did you lose your wallet again?
No, I got. Oh, see.
Well, there it is.
That's why I
Just
don't-
hanging
Little
out.
receipt, little
No,
cash.
I got
What is
this.
that?
I got this little guy because it's so tiny.
Right.
And it's like I don't carry
Can
a
you
million
fit
things.
everything in there, though?
Yeah, I got my main card. I got my business card. I got this card that I don't give anyone, and then I have my.
You got your
ID.
Victoria's Secret
You
credit
know,
card.
right.
And your,
Got it. Rock it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Mad Matwale, who says, "What is a movie you regret watching?" Oh my God!
Oh,
I was in Utah 2 weeks ago, and Lindsay's dad has this place, and it's all like set up where like you can do everything with iPads, but it makes it impossible to plug like your computer in or anything else because the sound won't work. So we're like, okay, let's order something. We got Scary Movie 5 to see how bad it was.
Oh, no.
It's unwatchable. It's like you get.
How bad can it be? There's 5 of them.
They're just adding on
got
to
to
the
be awesome.
business, right? They couldn't obviously keep perpetuating.
Yeah,
but
it's not us. It's
no,
not
it's
us.
it's one of the most unwatchable things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It's just
And it's true, huh?
it's terrible, and I'm just like, because Ashley Tisdale's in the movie, which you're like, even though she's not like up here, like how'd they still get Ashley Tisdale? Is that like that where she's at? I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was a movie that Lindsay and I we were like fuck this. Like I can't. It was one of the few times I actually felt the anger someone probably doesn't feel when they type the comment like I want my money back. Like it was that. Like it was just like fuck this. I felt like I was ripped off.
I don't know, man. I'm a tough guy because, like, I maybe I regret watching Prometheus.
What?
Because I don't want to think of a new Ridley Scott movie set in the Alien universe that's not good.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't.
thought it was good.
I didn't like it. I was so disappointed. I wanted it to be so much more.
I've got to admit, I started that one late at night
Yeah.
and fell asleep.
I mean, right? If that's an indication, and this is the general public right here.
These two.
Well, I wasn't
So
with him.
So you fell asleep.
Yeah, I started at like 10:30. You know, I'm an old man now.
Yeah,
I
that's,
go to
that's
bed
late
at-
for me too. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you can't do that.
You can't start a movie at 10:30. What were you thinking?
I was thinking, this is Prometheus. I'll stay awake for it.
Yeah.
I don't even start movies because I know I can't get through them, and I would just feel so guilty getting up the next morning. I mean, how did you feel the next morning? I would feel like a worthless human being.
Well, no, what I thought to
because I
myself,
feel like I have a commitment to the movie.
as I was falling asleep, I was like, I'm going to watch this later. And then eventually, like 45 minutes later, after I had kind of dozed through it, I paused it. And then I never went back and watched it.
So what would you say to the director right now if he was right here right now?
I'd be like, you should have made it more interesting.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro.
Yeah.
Ridley.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Bro.
When you have 3 kids, or at least 3 kids, like I have, I got 3 of these things. You have to be very calculated about any movie that you watch.
Sure.
I am never, ever going to watch a movie that sucks, because I watch so few movies.
Right.
It's got, I vet every single thing that I watch, left, right, and the other way. I'm reading all the reviews. I'm asking everybody. I'm never going to watch a Prometheus because it's so open for debate. I got to watch something that's a guaranteed success because I'm only
Like
going.
what?
I'm only going on the field like the new Batman
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's got to
Okay.
watch that. If it's not good, by the way, I won't see it.
Well, it's because your time is precious.
I rely so heavily on reviews that once I get into a movie, I'm batting 1,000.
How do you go into comedies though? Because those get destroyed by critics like almost all the time.
I don't watch comedies.
Oh shit. Okay.
Really? At all?
Like I'm telling, I watch so few movies. I don't watch comedies.
How much time
At
do you
home, I watch
put into
television.
the research? Is now I want to know.
Exactly. Are you?
I
Does
mean,
it even out?
hours. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes.
At least
is-
190 minutes.
Do you have someone that you
Rotten
send to
Tom-
watch it? That you have-
Rotten Tomatoes is my guy.
Like a screener?
basically.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you gotta have. Wait, what if someone sent you screeners? Would you watch those? Would you have time to watch those, even if you didn't know if they were good or not?
No.
You need someone to watch the screeners.
Because
wow, you need a screener.
I also have the
assistant.
guilt complex, but I feel like I owe something to the movie that I can't stop watching it or talk bad
Wow,
about
it's
it.
such an interesting perspective on movies, because I'm such a movie dork. Like I have to see movies, and it's a big part.
Yeah.
And I don't want to know what people think about it before I go into it. I don't want it to skew my thought of the movie.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to actually regret watching a movie because usually something, if it's bad, it's usually so bad that you can at least make fun of it and it was
Right.
worthwhile. But yeah,
Yeah, you know that movie Night at the Roxbury? That's the only movie I've ever walked out of in the movie
Really?
theater. Yeah.
see, I was a big fan of those guys back in the day, so I was
Well,
like,
no, I
this
love
is
the
the best
sketch.
thing
Dude, don't get
ever.
me wrong. I love the sketch. The song is freaking classic. Gets stuck in your head, but I can't. I mean, the movie just didn't do it for me.
Do you have a worst movie ever?
Master of Disguise.
Yeah. I
Poor
never saw
Dana
that.
Carvey.
Oh yeah. When the trailer included the turtle thing, I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. Well,
And of course, I watched it because I also have children, and they, of course, loved it. But it was one of those that I just could not believe that it had been made.
So having kids, do you have a love of Pixar because they make
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. You appreciate a good Pixar movie because
Right.
you know that you're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry.
well, yeah. Pixar tries to include
Unless
the
it's
adults,
planes,
too.
apparently.
Yeah, I
Is
didn't
it
watch
terrible?
Planes.
Oh, I don't
It's
want planes.
Planes?
Wait, has it already come out?
like
Yeah.
23%. Rotten Tomatoes, like 23%.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
less.
I don't even want to see Cars. You guys seen Cars?
Well, Cars was good.
Yeah.
Cars
That's
2
awesome.
is
Cars is
terrible.
good.
Cars 2 is
Guys, I've
terrible.
been
Didn't see
avoiding
Cars
it.
2. I didn't see Cars 2.
Cars is good.
It wasn't great.
Maybe so.
The
I don't
first
know.
one?
Yeah.
There's also a difference of where
you'll
you're
cry a
watching.
lot.
There's in the
Really?
theater, there's at home,
you're a
and then there's
person.
on a plane. On a plane is its own unique experience of I'm trapped in a tube.
Right.
Let me distract myself. But usually it makes stuff okay. Like I watched A Beautiful Mind over a very large man's head once because I didn't have the behind the scene, and I loved it. Like,
What did the man's head think about it?
he loved it
You
too.
nodded a lot.
I mean, that's the true test of a great movie is if it's great on a plane. I watched There Will Be Blood on a plane
Oh my
for
god.
the first time. I was still riveted. I
Wait,
mean,
so
it was amazing.
Was it a public TV
It-
or
it
was
was
it
a-
what,
it
the
was
one
a
right in front of
private
you?
screen.
Good, okay.
But
Because I just
still.
want to see that scene with children watching.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, my kid. I was like, kids, crowd in. I'm only gonna pay for my screen, but I'll give you.
That's awesome.
kids
you
love
want
it,
to
yeah.
hit us with the last
Yeah,
one?
please
Sure.
pick up a topic, will you?
Dun dun dun.
Dance mom Keith says,
Wait a minute, this guy asked a question yesterday, I think.
really? He's asking
Yeah.
a lot of questions.
I know.
If it came to it, what would your grand finale consist of?
Wait, we did this one yesterday. How
Really?
dare we with the Keith? Trying to sneak back in there. We're on to you, Keith.
Not Kyle Merrim. If you could have any mom from a TV show, who would it be?
Oh, shit.
So you have to automatically knock out any sexy mom because that would
Yeah.
be weird, right?
Yeah.
Well, but wouldn't be your actual mom though. She would just be like a stand-in.
No, it'd be your mom. I think
No,
that's
no.
the
You can be
rules of the
attracted
topic.
to your stepmom, right?
I would pick
Sure
the.
you can, yeah. That's probably legal.
See, I think we think that's okay because of porn. I think that's okay.
Yeah, it's,
Well, I think about
it's
the...
not okay.
Like, when,
I feel like it's actually in a real world situation. All
Okay.
kinds of
Here's
wrong.
the other thing about
All
porn I
kinds of
never
wrong.
understood. How is it okay for the mom and the daughter to be involved?
It's not.
It's not. Why do people think that's hot?
You know that's also there's one group that's it's a real world thing, but I don't even want to think about it. No!
I don't want to think about it, but I'm gonna talk
Let's go
about
back.
Okay,
No,
this
it's-
is just a mother figure, okay, guys?
Yeah,
Let's
okay,
go.
okay.
So a
Let's
mother
recenter.
figure.
Okay, honestly,
okay?
can I say one? Can I throw one out
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
Roseanne.
Really? She was a
'Cause
horrible mom.
She was sassy. She had an attitude, but she was also very loving, and she cared about her children. That's at least 4 things.
Trying to think of.
Really, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, she was kind of like a loudmouth and stuff, but she was like, if you watch the show, she was actually like a good mom.
And she had a lot of seasons. 'Cause
A lot of
You got to
seasons.
think about that. You don't want a mom who's just going to be around for one season
No.
and then she's going to go away.
And especially a mom that goes for a couple of seasons and is replaced, like the mom
Oh,
on Fresh
that's
Prince.
heartbreaking.
Oh.
Man, you remember that? The mom on Fresh Prince, the original mom, she had
Really?
to go, and they brought in a new mom like halfway
I
through.
didn't remember that.
Yeah, and they even made jokes about it on the show. They were like, "Mom, you look something's a little different about you today." That show was amazing. Yeah.
After they switched the mom.
After they switched
yeah.
the mom.
I was like, gosh,
That's
somebody
so
get
good.
rid of
I think it's-
mom number one.
The moms are hard because for the most part, it's usually like. I feel like so many old school TV moms were so poorly written because they were just kind of like the thing attached. But I don't know.
Well, Claire Huxtable, she
Huxtable's great.
she was a strong character. She was wise.
Yeah.
She could cook.
Yeah. She had strong morals.
She was a lawyer.
Yeah.
That's right.
She could
was
litigate.
Yeah, I mean,
And she was all about like having a good time, but when it came down to it, she wasn't gonna let you get away with
she
shit.
didn't. Yeah, she didn't put up with it.
No, she didn't. She didn't put up with anything.
What? I'd have Peggy from Married with Children.
That's
Okay.
the worst mom in
It is the
TV
worst mom.
history.
But she
She's
didn't
the
care. I could go out
worst.
all the time. It'd be fine.
You could get away with anything.
That's the worst, but you also would never
You
be
don't-
fed.
You don't have. Hey, it would have worked out. I would have been fan. Never had sex with your dad, except every now and then. And, you know.
Yeah, every now and then they go upstairs.
And-
when I was a kid, I'd watch that show and be like, "Why do they keep going upstairs? What does it mean? Why is it such a big deal?"
And
when
he
they
was
go
always so.
upstairs?
And he was always so miserable. He's like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah. Why does he hate? I thought Peggy was pretty hot. She was pretty hot.
She's still around.
Yeah.
She still looks great.
She's on Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
yeah,
she is.
yeah, and
That's
she's.
right.
I don't understand why he never wanted to. It must have just been the concept of marriage that they were kind of making fun of.
I don't know. Do you guys have anyone else? You said Huxtable.
Yeah, you said-
That was one of my favorite shows when I
Yeah,
was little.
yeah, they're like-
I was just like, best thing ever.
That show's fantastic, but you know that song when they put Married with Children on Netflix, they couldn't use the Frank Sinatra song, the Love and Marriage song. So
Yeah.
it's like this terrible knockoff.
They did the same thing with Dawson's Creek.
They
It's the
couldn't
worst.
do it on
Really?
Netflix.
They couldn't
Yeah.
license it.
They
It would
couldn't
cost too much
license it,
money.
Yeah.
That's the only way they could get the series.
It's not the same.
It just ruined it. You wanted to watch the intro because you loved the song and the way Al comes in with his hand in his pants, and you're like, it's just childhood.
But
And
he
then they
still
changed
comes in
it.
with his hand in his
Well, yeah, but it's to a different song.
Did
It just changes
they
the
just,
whole thing.
They just used the Saved by the Bell theme.
When I wake up in the morning, this doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, the pacing's totally off.
Exactly the
I-
tempo.
I go all the way back, real retro, like, you know, quintessential mom, Leave It to Beaver, Beaver's mom,
Yeah,
the
man,
Beav, you
Beaver's
know?
mom's great. Yeah.
You know, you get that, she'd be in black and white.
yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Oh,
See,
that'd be
now-
great.
That was just before me, I think.
She's got lots of seasons. Well, it's, you know,
Just lots of seasons. yeah.
Reruns.
It'll still pop up.
Because
in
I think I
reruns.
used to watch like the Munsters, but I can't remember if I watched the Munsters
good
or I
mom.
watched the
she was a
Munsters,
good
right?
Yeah, Lily-
But on
Lily's
on Nick at Night, when
Yeah.
Nick at Night wasn't shows I actually watched when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
now it's just
oh
weird.
yeah, it was shows that were on like 40 years ago, but then
Yeah.
they were so it almost gives us this nostalgia that we didn't earn. We didn't earn the nostalgia of actually watching the shows when they aired.
Barbara Bush.
Barbara Bush.
Matthew Dunn says, if you had a portal gun and you only had 2 shots, an in and an out, you can't move them. Where do you place them?
Wait, only
Yeah, so essentially, if you could have it essentially means if you could have an instant transport between 2 locations, what would they be?
wait, and only once forever in your whole life?
Yeah.
I'd save it for like a life or death situation.
You have to use it now.
You have to use it right
you have
now.
a 45-second window.
So someone give me boom a portal gun.
Yeah.
Well, one's got to be near you, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
let's-
Yeah, one's got to be open already, right?
Well, no, you've got to create the portal
Oh, and then
somewhere.
you have to go
Yeah.
And
somewhere.
then it's going to be near you, right? And then
Well,
the other side's going to be
you know what I
at
do?
your choice.
Can I be weird? For a
No, I
second?
think they were saying going and coming back.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, you could go between the 2 infinitely, but it's only those 2 portals.
Oh, okay. Well then.
So,
I
like,
would
let's say
want-
you had a portal
Yeah.
gun.
Lots of ins and outs of this thing.
Ah! You know what I do? The ultimate. You fucking open up a portal in your office. That way, and then open one like next to your bed at home. Because that way you just get ready for work. Boom, walk right through the portal. You're at work.
A commute
You're
portal.
thinking small.
You are thinking very small. Also, that means that like you are always connected to your job.
I could never. Well, I
Also,
guess
what
you're
if-
right.
Aren't you his boss? Shouldn't you be glad about this?
Yeah, he's like, Steve, what are you doing?
Get in here!
You can technically walk through the portal into my bedroom and be
Having-
like, Steve, why aren't you at work yet?
having run this business in my house for like 5 months, no.
You don't want to
Yeah.
mix
No.
the two?
Yeah.
Two separate worlds.
Well, I get, okay, well then how about this? I'd open one at Disneyland and then one in my home. That way I have a closet door
The
open.
portal needs to be someplace that, like, on one of those islands in the Bahamas, like, that's not inhabited, that no one can get to, so that you can be like, all right, I'm going to go in the closet, and then I'm going to be on this little deserted island in the Bahamas, and I can begin to, like, construct. You can, like, take wood and stuff through the portal and construct your own little
okay.
thing. In a way that no one else can do because they can't get boats to it, you know? And then, like, you have, like, a
How
little
would you
water
initially
cooler
get there?
through the portal.
Well, no, I mean, you would skydive onto the island.
Yeah, you'd have
and
to
you'd
initially
shoot
get
it.
there to open the first portal.
Oh, I would send somebody.
And then they die there.
I would send Link.
Link,
I would Google Map a nice island. I would send Link. He would portal.
Pretty island in the
Yeah,
Pacific.
yeah.
Well, then you'd have to give him access to your island for at least helping you with the
There would be
opening.
a schedule. Listen, if I had a portal to an island, people would be calling me up all the time and trying to, like, I put that thing on
Dude.
Airbnb.
Yeah, you can make it a business.
I would put that island on
That is
Airbnb.
that is a big problem.
Think about that.
I mean, you're going to have some exploitative entrepreneur who's going to go in there and he's going to totally turn the thing into a ticket-taking amusement
That's true.
situation.
That's true. You didn't think
Your
about that.
island is going to
Okay.
be exploited.
Also, what about
I'll just give it to
taxation? You're gonna have
myself.
to come up with your own tax.
Oh, I got this. Wait. So you take 2 drawers that you can move, and that way you have infinite places you could go. You just have to ship it someplace, and then you'd be like, oh.
Oh, so like the portal's in
Ship
like
a
a
portal.
So you can do like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
So you
get a
take
big
you take like
wardrobe.
that big whatever the hell.
Yeah, that big wall, the
Yeah,
portable wall.
the portable wall. You shoot it, and then you ship it wherever you want to go, and you don't have to do the travel. You can just.
But you still get the exploitative problem with someone going like, where's the other side of this portal go? I'm an evil bastard, let me see. And he
Right.
goes through, and then you've got a problem.
That's true. What about you? So we got island, we got
No,
back
my
and
mind
forth
is, my
between
mind
work.
is still blown by being able to ship it anywhere.
I love that
So,
idea.
I mean, yeah, because I'm like, where would I ship it?
But it has to be. You have to play. I mean, you can't move them.
Oh, you can't move them. Oh, this changes everything.
you thought about what was in my head already.
Where do you place
Wow,
them?
honestly, Rhett has the winning one here. I mean,
think
the
the
island
island makes
idea.
sense.
Because you could pick like a romantic Italian town or something like that, but you're
Sure.
gonna get tired of that.
Yeah.
And some Italian's gonna fall in that thing.
That's right.
Plus, you want some ownership of it. You don't want to like do it to some place that somebody else owns.
Right.
You want your own like getaway. God, I love it.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Let's do it.
Okay.
I just love the massive difference between the two.
I want to go to work. I want to work. Mine's at work. I would get so I
Your
guess-
commute must be horrible.
I actually live closer than anybody. I'm still in the mode where I worked like an hour away, like a couple of years ago from my home. That's the worst. The commute can kill you, man.
Yeah, it can.
But
Commute's
actually,
the worst.
I think that's a perfect question to go out on. What would your 2 portal situation be, and why? And then, of course, if you want to ask us other questions, topics, things, and stuff, recommend stuff using the hashtag #TableTalk on Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, reddit.com/r/SourceFed. Also, check these guys out at the link here. They're very, very funny.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, we love them. We're gonna make cakes with them later. We're gonna have a
Soda
little,
cakes.
a little badminton game. We're gonna teach them all about mayonnaise and lard.
Badminton? We should just play basketball, and he's on my team.
Oh shit!
There is a goal out there, isn't there?
Yeah.
There totally is.
You put the portal on a basketball court.
I'd be like the greatest basketball player ever.
Worst.
Like
You
just
never
be
said
like,
yours.
I just did.